Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Curse of Oak Island, unexpected find at 185 feet, leads guys to suspect they have the money pit. This week on The Curse of Oak Island, the guys are surprised and delighted to dig up wood from a depth that means it must be connected to the money pit. This was a great fast-paced episode, which brought us lots of intriguing discoveries and answers, albeit not always the answers that the team or us viewers wanted. But it does feel like the guys are making real progress. Since Craig Tester arrived back on the island last week with his borehole drilling chart, he's reinvigorated the search in the money pit area, and we're now starting to see some positive results. The guys have unearthed some more wood. Nothing unusual about that, you might say, but there was something unexpected. This wood was at 185 feet, which is significantly deeper than anything found previously. In fact, according to the historical record, none of the previous searchers have built anything deeper than 170 feet, which was the depth Irwin Hamilton reached with his tunnel in 1940. That means that this wood must have been placed there by depositors. It could be one of the infamous flood tunnels designed to keep out treasure hunters, or it could be part of the actual money pit. Guys asked, "Is this the money pit?" The guys were unable to hide their excitement as they discussed the possible options. They agreed that the whole area is promising, with lots going on under the surface. Steve Guptill didn't mess about though. He said, "One option is we could be in the money pit." They discussed whether or not to drill even deeper. When Crate briefed Marty Legina on the situation, the latter seemed confused as to why they hadn't already started digging deeper. They sent the drill back down, this time to a depth of 210 feet, and Terry Matheson and Charles Barkhouse eagerly pored over the spoils with fingers crossed that they'd find some wood or even treasure. Nothing but clay. The guys were visibly disappointed. They had hoped they'd finally found the collapsed money pit. But not all is lost. They might have just missed it this time. They decided that the wood at 185 feet was most likely from a tunnel. So the next step is to reposition the drill and to try to follow the tunnel, hopefully all the way to the money pit. Gary Drayton's find of the week. Also this week, there was huge excitement when everyone thought that Gary Dayton had unearthed a gold or gold-plated knob/handle. Unfortunately, the bubble was burst by a combination of Laird Niven and expert Sandy Campbell, who pointed out it was just a fancy brass knob. Not all bad news though, as Campbell said it was a high-end expensive handle, most likely from a jewel box. But where are the contents? Also this week, we saw the mystery of the serpent mound solved definitively. This snake-shaped feature was discovered just a few weeks ago, and the guys had wondered if it was related to other serpent mounds discovered in North America that date back 1,000s of years. However, archaeologists Aaron Taylor and Miriam Amaralt concluded that it was not one of these mounds, but simply a pile of rubble, probably the spoils from another excavation. Perhaps more intriguingly, it could be, as Marty suggested, spoils from the money pit. Title: The Curse of Oak Island. A remarkable find at 185 feet stirs new hope for the money pit. The gripping journey to unravel the mysteries of Oak Island, a small landmass off the coast of Nova Scotia, has captivated audiences and treasure hunters for more than 2 centuries. The ongoing series The Curse of Oak Island takes viewers through this saga, following brothers Rick and Marty Legina and their dedicated team as they relentlessly pursue clues to find the elusive money pit. The treasure hunt, steeped in legends of riches, booby traps, and secrets, has taken several unexpected twists and turns. But nothing has shaken the team like the recent discovery at a depth of 185 feet, a find that could potentially lead them directly to the fabled money pit. ###, a brief recap of the money pit legend. The story of the Money Pit dates back to 1795, when a young man named Daniel McGinnis discovered a mysterious depression in the ground while exploring Oak Island. Suspecting it could be linked to buried treasure, he and some friends began digging, uncovering layers of logs every 10 feet, along with traces of clay and charcoal. As they dug deeper, the mystery grew, and so did the legend of Oak Island. Over the years, various explorers have poured millions of dollars into the hunt, but no one has definitively uncovered the Money Pit or its rumored treasure. Theories abound, ranging from pirate loot to Knights Templar secrets, and even lost Shakespearean manuscripts. The show The Curse of Oak Island documents the modern-day search, spearheaded by the Lagina brothers, who have pursued their dream for over a decade. ###, the breakthrough at 185 feet, an unexpected discovery. The 11th season of The Curse of Oak Island is marked by mounting tension as the team faces one of its biggest challenges yet, locating the original Money Pit. After extensive drilling operations and detailed geophysical surveys, the team pinpointed a specific area for deep core drilling. The objective was to hit what they believed to be the remains of collapsed tunnels or vaults associated with the original treasure site. The drill bit descended, passing through typical layers of soil and rock, until it reached an unexpected depth -185 feet. Suddenly, the machinery struggled, encountering a void that appeared to hold some foreign material. Samples were immediately retrieved and analyzed on-site. The team's faces said it all. Something was different this time. Unlike previous attempts where findings led to dead ends, this particular discovery had everyone's hopes skyrocketing. Upon closer inspection, the retrieved sample contained fragments of wood, metal shards, and what appeared to be remnants of man-made materials, all in surprisingly good condition considering they had been buried for centuries. Even more exciting was the discovery of a dark, sticky substance resembling bitumen, a material historically used for waterproofing and often associated with ancient construction techniques. The presence of these materials at such a depth hinted at one thing: the possibility of a concealed, man-made structure. ### theories begin to swirl. The team wasted no time in theorizing what this discovery might mean. Could this be the long-lost Money Pit, or at least part of a treasure chamber? While excitement was high, the seasoned treasure hunters knew better than to jump to conclusions. Still, the discovery triggered several compelling theories that seemed to align with past findings. One idea is that the material found could be linked to a protective vault, possibly created by those who originally constructed the Money Pit. The wood fragments and metal could suggest collapsed support structures or casing for a hidden chamber. The bitumen, on the other hand, raises intriguing questions. If waterproofing was involved, it could mean that a critical treasure or artifact was deliberately sealed away to withstand the test of time. The find also brings into question the accuracy of historical accounts. Records from past expeditions suggest that the Money Pit was flooded with seawater when treasure hunters reached around 90 feet. The discovery at 185 feet suggests that there might be deeper, undisturbed layers of the original site that past excavations never reached. This opens the possibility that earlier searchers may have missed the true depth of the Money Pit and its hidden secrets. ### re-evaluating past clues. The unexpected find at 185 feet has caused the team to revisit the mountain of evidence collected over the years. In particular, they have turned their attention to some of the most compelling historical artifacts linked to Oak Island, including the notorious 90-foot stone, inscribed with cryptic symbols that purportedly revealed how deep the treasure was buried. Although the stone has been lost, records of its inscription suggest that the treasure could indeed lie much deeper than initially thought.